out to do some shooting before we go check out this public land. Yeah, so we are going to check out some public land today. Hopefully we're gonna find some more food sources and just a new place to hunt, because it is really good to diversify and have more than one place. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get in the truck and we're gonna go and check out this new piece of public land I found on my HuntWise app, and hopefully it turns out good. Safe now. Oh. Here, come here. We had a little bit of issues with the thorns. Dog food. Man, I got spider webs all over me. This area looks pretty interesting. Oh, this is perfect. Oh God, spider webs all over me. But there is an old creek bed right here, which will let us access pretty easily. That's crazy. So this is gonna make things 10 times easier. If this does pan out, we'll be able to just walk right through this creek bed and we will be able to get to our spot without making too much noise. Let's go. So we just bumped a deer walking this pathway. It was over on this side and it went across this soybean field. So being a little bit too loud, but it's a good sign. We got another nice soybean field on public land that we can hopefully take advantage of early season. Obviously late season it's not going to be worth anything, but it's really good. So we're going to keep on moving. There's tons of awesome spots that are worth looking at out here, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to our second spot. All right, everyone, so this field right here is soybean field, and what we're going to do is we're going to wrap around it and go through this skinny patch of woods right here, and then we're going to check out these other two fields and try and see what's planted in them, and then we're going to check some of these pathways right here and see what's going on with those, because there's a little like bottleneck, there's a pinch point where we could possibly shoot some deer coming into the fields, which will be really awesome. And then we're going to head out and we are going to check our second spot. So this right here is the creek that we were walking along. It's actually not really a creek, it's just a runoff from the river that's directly over that way. And in order to get to this next field, we're gonna have to cross this creek slash runoff. So it's gonna be interesting. So hopefully I don't get too wet, but I have high boots, so it should be a-okay. All right, everyone. Oh.
Don't do that.
Hello, everybody. Looks like there are some minnows. And I should have brought my fishing rod. Oh, yep, there we go, we're wet. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh man. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, I made it out. Oh man, that's not good. we made it to this other field, and it is another soybean field, which is really cool. Feet are drenched, but actually, surprisingly, it actually kind of feels good. It cools my feet off a little bit. But anyways, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna make a whole loop like I showed you guys earlier on the map, and we're gonna go ahead and go to that second spot. Looks good. I'm a bit out of breath after that, but yeah. Looks like we found a oak tree right next to these soybeans, which is really, really nice. It's also green, so we know it's from this year. It seems like they have already dropped, which is a little bit concerning. Hopefully they're not all eaten up by the time season starts. But yeah, really good sign. There's actually a couple more oak trees over there. So this area has a lot of promise. I'm leaning towards paying a lot of my attention here, and that other spot as well if it pans out too, because it's not that far of a drive for me, and it's pretty easy to get around in, other than that that runoff right there that we just had to go through. But good sign, acorns, and we're gonna keep moving. We're about halfway done looking through all this, so there's definitely gonna be some more stuff that we see, hopefully. Looks like we found our first rub of the season. This is really good sign, really good sign. So we got the soybean field over here. I'll show it on the map where we are. We got the soybean field over here, and then we're just behind it, behind some really thick stuff, and there is a rub right here. So good sign. On our way back to the truck, hopefully we find some more stuff like this. Well, this is what happens when you completely rely on your GPS and you have like no service. You get lost. Right now I'm lost. So I'm not really lost. I'm just trying to find where to go. I think we have to go this way. But as you can see, there is no trail this way. But we must carry on. Well, that was an adventure, to say the least. We totally went all over that area, and we saw acorns, we saw soybean fields. It was a great spot. I appreciate you guys watching all the way through, and if you're new, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.